everyone, welcome to Dino Camp 2021 Fossil Fun. So we're going over everything that has to do with fossils. So in this craft we are going to be making a Q-tip skeleton, so a skeleton made out of Q-tips. Before we get into that, I'm going to tell you all some facts about dinosaur skeletons. So probably dinosaur bones are one of the most well-known of fossils. It's actually very rare to find complete or almost complete skeletons, kind of like how our acro was, when it was found, it was only 60% complete. It's also very expensive to put dinosaur bones together. So usually they're kept in pieces and stored away so they can be studied. Dinosaur skeletons actually resemble closer to bird skeletons. So when a paleontologist, which we've talked about a little bit before, when they're trying to put the bones together, they look at bird skeletons and compare them to those, so because they resemble, they're very closely related. Most dinosaur skeletons, hundreds of bones make up the entire skeleton, and kind of like our acroskeleton here, most dinosaurs you're going to see in museums are actually cast because they are very rare and very expensive to keep on display, because it takes a lot of special equipment and money to preserve them or keep them in one piece. So now that we talked about some fun facts about dinosaur skeletons and bones, we're going to go right into this craft. So what you're going to need is some black construction paper, scissors, glue, and some Q-tips. So like in this one, and kind of like our T-Rex over here, I'm going to start with that kind of skeleton, but you can make whatever kind of dinosaur skeleton you want. So usually for the spine, you just want to keep Q-tips as they look. Glue those down. Spine, and then you can also bend them. They're very bendable. So with this, I'm going to make a tail. And I'm also going to start the skull. So I'm going to make a little C shape. This one, put it on top of our spine. You can also break them in half. So you can either use scissors. I would recommend just bending them back and forth, because if you use the scissors, you kind of, one of the halves kind of fly away. So they actually break apart pretty easily. So these are going to be my little tiny arms. And then you can actually use the top, the actual swab part, and you can use it as an eyeball. Again, you can either cut it or rip them apart. But in the end, you'll have something like this. So I did some ripping for the ribs, arms. rest of the skull. But this is just if you wanted to do a T-Rex, you could do any other kind of dinosaur skeleton if you wanted to. So that's all I have for this video, and we will see you in